So everything should be prepared to see a new object in our user environment. We have object, we have workflow, and we have template that connects workflow and object. The very last thing what we need to add is user, because we need to log in to user environment. So we need a user for that. All right, let's take a look at a new user. We add a user, we add or grant user access, something like we grant access role, then we grant special access for Xilo section. I will definitely describe later. And grant access details, we allow to use a proper template to particular user. All right, let's go to administration and go to user management and users, open it. And you can see there is nobody. So add a new one through add button and fill the name like Michael, login. We always use name.surname, but it depends on you. And email. Like that. Click on save. And on the right side, there are 8 new buttons. We will use kind of 4 of them now. User access, special access, access details, and the reset password. I will now reset password to receive an email. We will do that later. But now I have to specify user access. Literally, I specify which role I can use. Then special access, what section I can use, or which section I can use. And access details is which template I can use. Okay? So let's go to user access. There is nothing, so I add a new role to my user requestor, and I can define a different level of the role. I can define level of global. I will see everything that the requestor can see, like all objects. Or I can define on company level, object type level, and object. Yeah, I leave it on global level, so save and close. That's it. We have only one role, so I move on to special access. Special access here, I would like to have something like manager view. So I would like to see everything. For now, it's all items, all tasks, and again, level keeps on global. Here we go. And very last thing, what we have to do is access details. And here we need to allow template for particular object. So if you remember, we create a company, Y company Ltd, then master data as an object type, object called client, and in that object we created a template, default template. Yeah, that's it. Okay, perfect. So you can see that we are now in administration section. Now we have to go to user section. You should know both those links. I have train.admin.xilo.net, and as a train like user environment, I have train002 xilo.net. Yeah. I have something prepared here, but I have to go to my Office, Outlook, and click here to reset password. It will automatically generate a link to reset a password, and you will receive a password on your email. So here we go. You can see that I have a password here. All right, Michael J. Let's log in. Oh, wrong one. Here we go. Okay, dashboard, there is nothing because we didn't specify the dashboard here. So we have to go to tasks. And in tasks, I have nothing in my task, but in all items, I can see actually my company, my object type, and object. In that particle object, I can click into client, and here there are nothing like requests, but I can add a new request by that small plus button. Click on it, and here I have to specify for which object I want to add a task. So client, and you can see that I have that object, that form I constructed before, configured before, I have now as in user environment as some template, some not template, but yeah, it's kind of template. I can enter client identifier, something like this. Okay, this is it. I can specify create date of that client. I can call it like Microsoft, for example. I can say that it's active. Seed is in, for example, Prague 3. I don't know, Green Street. In phone, I can fill only some numbers, and email, and I can specify like ms.com, for example. Okay, I have filled the creation of a new request, so I'm going to save that request and submit it. And you can see that the request is in requestor completed status. Yeah. When you click into the request and click on actions and diagram, you can see that we have just one step workflow here, and it's completed. The request is completed in that particular workflow step. That's it.